What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Once again, if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same thing, it's because you are getting a 2-for-1, except this video isn't going to be as long as the previous video. However, it is going to be a review of the Clarins Double Serum. I just reviewed for you guys the Clarins Skin Illusion on the video before this one. If you haven't seen it, go check it out after you watch this video. All right, you all, before I get started with my review, I do want to let you guys know this is also in partnership with Clarins. However, I am not getting paid to review this product, and you are going to get an honest review. If I did not like this product, I would not review it at all, or I would give not a bad review. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's gonna drag something through the mud. That is just not me. That's not my style. I'll just say, you know what, something didn't work for me, yada, 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 and that's how I roll. However, this is the Double Serum. You will find out right now what I gotta say. Okay, looking on this, it is 1 fluid ounce or 30 mLs. This is $100. $100. Wait before your mouth drops. It is worth every penny. I'm gonna put it up close to the camera so you guys can see this bottle. It's really, really nice. It is plastic, okay? And there's instructions on the top that tell you how to get your dose that you want, and you just turn it to whatever amount that you need for your skin, which is awesome. I actually like this. I like that it's a pump. I love that. I would rather have a pump than have a dropper, especially for serums. Okay, so I want to read to you guys a little bit about this because y'all need to know. So this is the Double Serum, okay, and this fights the signs of aging, fine lines, loss of firmness, lack of radiance. It visibly makes skin firmer, smoother, more radiant after 7 days. That's the claims, and I got something to say about that in a minute. It tightens pores, gives you a more even skin tone, visibly minimizes fine lines and wrinkles, and the star ingredient is turmeric, that is known to protect and restore skin, and it's also packed with 21 plant ingredients that work together for a youthful looking skin, including avocado, goji berry, green banana kiwi, mango tree, and cocoa tree. Not cacao, cocoa tree. This stuff with the turmeric and some of the other ingredients, by the way, there's a link below where you can purchase this, or you can look up the ingredients for yourself. I'm not an ingredient channel, but if you want to look them up, you can do a little bit more research. But what I want to say is, first of all, I used way too much of this. I've been using this for almost 30 days. I got it the same time I got the foundation, and I used too much. Way too much when I first started using this. Anyways, and I wasn't consistent at first. Like, I'd apply it, and then like I've been just so busy. This was like the first week or two, and then I finally went hard on it because I started to break out. When I was testing this foundation, I stopped using it and I started testing a few other foundations. Lord, not this one, not the Clarins one. This has not broken me out. If you want to see how I feel about this foundation, watch the video on it after this review. But I was testing out some other foundations and I broke out so bad in an allergic rash. I had welts, I got some cystic acne. It was just so bad and I wanted to cry. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me, because I test out products for a long time and I tell you day by day what's going on. The one thing that I notice about this serum for myself is that it calmed my skin and it helped my acne. It's actually helping the acne that I have right now, or the reactions from said foundations. I'm not naming names because there's gonna be other videos on those. It helped to clear my acne, and I owe that all to the turmeric and some of the other stuff that's in it. So it doesn't just help with anti-aging and firmness and fine lines, it helps with acne as well. There is another YouTuber, I cannot think of her name, and before Clarins sent this to me and before I requested it, because I did request this through Octali. If you have not heard about them, it is a company for influencers, bloggers, and when you request to review a product, you aren't always going to get approved. It depends on the company, and they chose to send me this. So anyways, that was just a little bit about that. But I used it and I noticed it started to really help the acne. And there's another YouTuber that I was watching before I requested this because I wanted to see her take on it, because she's like got a ton of views. And once I saw her review, I will link, or I'll put her name right here, and then I will link her video below. I was floored because I was like, why am I not using this more? Why am I not using this more? Anyways, so I started using it. It says in 7 days you'll see a difference. Within a couple of days, my acne started clearing up. My skin started to kind of calm down. And I did notice more firmness. My fine lines, especially right here, because I am getting older. Duh, I will be 40 this year. Can you believe it? Holy moly. I noticed that it helped with the fine lines. I noticed it helped firm even like right here, because this is where we lose a lot of firmness. If you don't know, I am a licensed esthetician, and we lose firmness in our neck. We do, and it gets kind of jiggly like a chicken neck. This really helped with that. It also helped with my melasma and my hyperpigmentation that I have on my cheeks. And I was thinking that it was just the toners I was using, but no, I have noticed along with my other skincare, this has been good. $100 good, but totally worth it. I just want to let you guys know the two things that I think you need to spend your money on is good skincare, number one, and a good foundation, okay? Because when you are putting your best foot forward or your best self forward, or you're going somewhere and you have your makeup done to look nice and if your skin does not look on point, everything else is just not gonna look good. Seriously. And as a licensed esthetician and a professional makeup artist, I've been doing this for 11 years, a little over 11 years now. I just hit my 11-year anniversary. I always make sure my client's skin looks the best before anything else. I don't care what your eye looks like. I don't care what your contour looks like. Your skin needs to look good. So I've been using this. I absolutely love it. Now, is it good for your skin type? I don't know. Are you gonna love it? I don't know. Get a sample, go to a Clarins counter. You be your own best reviewer and tester. And you testing it out is how you're gonna know whether it's gonna work for you or not. I've had success with this. The YouTuber that I watch had success with this. And I try not to watch reviews, but I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to see what somebody else has to say. And then I also went to a Clarins counter and I talked to a girl named Melissa, and she was super, super helpful. And she was just explaining what it did to her skin and showed me before and after pictures. And I know I have worked at a counter before as a beauty advisor, but also as a counter manager and a beauty director. So I know when I am, or was, because I no longer do that. That's kind of how you get your foot in the door in the makeup industry, but I don't do that anymore. When I was selling products to my people that would come in, I did my research, I tested products, and I would show them my before and afters. And that's kind of how I trained my girls, like when they were selling products. And I'm like, you know, you don't want to lie to people, you want to be genuine. So I'm so glad I got a lot of feedback on this, and I absolutely love it. But if you get this, don't use a lot. I used way too much. And I told my husband, I love this serum. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much is it? And I'm like, $100. And he's like, what? And I'm like, it is totally worth it. But he knows I have skin problems, and he's like, okay, that's fine. He's like, how long is it gonna last you? And I go, pretty long time. I mean, if I don't use too much. You don't only need a little bit of this. You don't need to use an excess amount, because then you're just gonna have a lot left on your fingers. And what are you gonna do with that? Put it on your hands? You could. It'll make your hands look amazing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching Clarins Double Serum. If you're not following me, follow me here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you are notified of my videos, because right now it's hard. People aren't seeing my videos, which is crazy because YouTube's kind of taking a weird, different turn. It's just not the same as it used to be, which is fine. I am all for things evolving, but hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram, you guys. Follow me on Instagram, because you will get to see when I'm testing stuff out. And some products need a lot of testing, some do not. This does need more than a week testing, and I've been testing it out now for a while. And like I said, you only need a little bit. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.